Michaela, can I ask you about the season as a whole? You came here, on a scholarship contract or an amateur contract, call it what you will, but you've played every minute of the season. So how do you reflect on the first 8 matches?
Yeah, I've loved it, first of all. I think, like you said, coming in on a scholarship contract and you're not really sure how much game time you're going to get on, I guess, on any contract, but just came in with the thought to work hard and kind of prove myself, and obviously the coaches are liking what they see, and just continue to put my effort out there, and each week, who knows, I guess the team, obviously as you see, the team kind of ebbs and flows a little bit in some positions, but I've obviously been able to stick my stake in the ground, I guess, for that position that I'm in, and just each day going out to training to kind of work hard, and grateful to be able to get that full contract and officially become pro. Yeah.
When you came in initially, can you remember what your expectations, your hopes were for the season?
Yeah, I think I remember just talking about if I get on that 16 team list on the game day, I'd be pretty excited about it, and still am. And every time I see my name on that starting lineup, it's an honour to get to even just put the jersey on, and let alone step out there on the field. But yeah, so I guess that's still the expectation where I'm at a little bit. So just got to keep pushing for that game day 16. But now I guess it's set my standards a little bit higher to kind of continue to make that starting 11.
In the position you've been playing, as you say, you've sort of carved that niche out for yourself. Is that a familiar position to you historically?
Yeah, the left back is a little bit. Yeah, kind of got put in there through New Zealand age groups, and kind of that's what stuck with me a bit, and I have played all over the pitch in different clubs, and obviously at Northern I was playing more of a midfield kind of role, and in my college team in America I was a centre back, so it kind of just I guess whatever the team wants me to play, I would kind of put my effort in, and it's where I fit in.
And one thing that's obvious is obviously you're on set pieces as well, both sides, so very two-footed. Is that something that you pride yourself on and work hard on? Yeah,
definitely. I think I have to be a little bit grateful that I kind of grew up just using both. I think I never really had to force myself to kind of practice. It just kind of happened, which obviously helps me now a lot. But yeah, it is something that you've got to continue working on, especially with set pieces and different delivery types and that sort of thing. And but yeah, it's been a lot of fun throughout the years to be able to use both feet, and kind of a little bit of trickery too.
Challenging season in many ways for the Wellington Phoenix women's side. Still looking for that first win. How have you managed to keep spirits high and keep positive throughout what has been, as I say, a pretty challenging first couple of months of the season?
Yeah, like it's been a tough, I think 7 games in now, and only getting 1 point from it. But in saying that, we know that we can get points, and we know that we've let some things slip, and that's kind of our own fault that we've maybe lost some of those points in some of the games. But we have so many great moments in every single game. It's just kind of putting more of those into each game and for 90 minutes. And I think getting that draw on that first point kind of lifted us up a little bit. And obviously we want 3 points, and we know that it'll come. We just got to kind of keep putting those puzzle pieces back together a little bit, and kind of, like I said, that 90 minutes is what's important.
And I think I saw you in the crowd midweek for the football Ferns game, watching a couple of your teammates, no doubt, very proudly out there. Can I just ask you about Grace? Football Ferns debut. I mean, how special a moment was that for her? Obviously, I'll ask her that, but for you to see a teammate make that special debut?
Oh, it was amazing. It was definitely a bit of a tear in my eye. I've known Grace since she would have been like 8 or 10, and known her for a while, and went to the same high school, went through high school football together and club, and obviously both from Hamilton, so it was pretty special, and especially knowing her family and what it would have meant for all of them too, and obviously what Grace has been through the last couple of years. It was a huge moment, so not only for her, but I think the people that support her. I think she realised that this is obviously just making them proud, and I hope she's made herself proud, because we couldn't support her anymore, I don't think. So.
And you mentioned just before, and we all know you've played age group for New Zealand. Watching the full football Ferns side, a couple of days ago, does that whet your appetite to perhaps make that step as well?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it's a goal for a lot of us to kind of push into that squad. So if that happens, that'd be incredible. But I guess for now, it's just focusing on where I'm at with the Phoenix and continue to get those performances. But yeah, it is, like you said, it's exciting to see kind of teammates in there, and it feels like it's maybe a little bit more reachable. But yeah, for now, it's loving the Phoenix and got to keep putting those, I guess, full 90 performances in.
Cool. And you're a wee way from home, obviously. Your family's up north, presumably still up north. Have they got down at all, your family, to see any games in the flesh?
Yeah, I had my sister and my fiance come down for the first game, and fiance's been at every single home game, which is cool. And then mum and dad have made it to one, which is cool. And dad will be there on the weekend too, which will be nice. So they're always watching all the home and away games, which is cool.